Hello, I come to share a weekly word with you, and this week's word is seed. This week, guess was the day before yesterday. I was studying my devotional for today and reading in the Bible in Matthew, and I'm going to read it to you. I read in Matthew 13:30 and 31. The kingdom of heaven is like to a grain of a mustard seed, which a man took and sowed in his field, which indeed is the least of all seeds, but when it is grown, it is the greatest among herbs, and becometh a tree, so that the birds of the air come and lodge in the branches thereof. Y'all, it's so funny sometimes when we hear sometimes the just have faith of a mustard seed, and it's so tiny that you can't see it. Ain't that something? I tell you, sometimes people will look at you like you're the lowest of low. Sometimes you think of yourself as the lowest of low. They never gonna amount to anything because they came from this or they came from that, or they never gonna be any good. But years later, you see this person has flourished and become what you never thought they could become, and you in shock and in awe. But God, see, because what you didn't realize is they were that seed, that lowly seed that you looked at and saw. Or the situation or circumstances was so low, but there was just a seed of hope, a seed of faith. And Matthew 17:20 goes on to tell you just like this. If you have faith of a mustard seed and believe nothing is impossible, your mountain, whatever that mountain is, whether it's drug addiction, sex addiction, loneliness, motherless, fatherless, friendless, loveless, health issues, financial problems, that mountain can be moved. You just have to have that faith of a mustard seed. And that's what Jesus was telling the disciples when they were just doubting. He said, just have the faith of a mustard seed. So when you hear that, that's what that means. You sometimes can feel like you this low, but plant your seed in solid ground so it will take root. And when everybody else is looking, you said, I'm becoming a tree. I'm becoming great. When that illness hit you, say, that's all right, it's strengthening me. I got that faith. Even though I'm fledgling a little bit, I'm keeping that faith of a mustard seed. I'm becoming a tree. When everyone else looks at you and say, no, never, smile and say, I'm becoming a tree. Because I done planted my seed on solid ground, God. And it has taken root. And I believe nothing is impossible. And all I can say is mountain be moved. I'm going to be the testimony. So the birds of the air and others can come rest there in my branches. Because I'm becoming a tree. But I'm becoming a tree so God can get the glory. Take your small seed, even if you can't see it. Plant it today. Plant yourself in God. Plant your hope in God. Plant your faith in God. Just a mustard seed of faith. So you can become that tree. I want you to know you're loved. I love you. But God truly loves you the most. Remember to always be kind to yourself and others. Be joyful and be blessed. Be that seed of faith today, y'all. Plant yourself on solid ground so it'll take root. Love you much. Bye.